It's the sharing the shit. Shut up, I don't care. Shut up, I don't care. This show got monumentally better after Danny DeVito joined. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready for the Podcast Daddy Variety Show as I realize I have nothing pulled up. Ah. Yes, there has to be. I thought I fucking saved it. Did I not? You're gonna make me go through all these things again. Jesus Christ. Did I? Please tell me I saved that. No. Damn. I gotta stop trying to set these shows up while I'm at work. Okay, there we go. Aha! Uno momento. Sorry for that. Oh, God. Oh, God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh, don't be mad at me. Please, I am just a humble... I am just but a humble merchant. A humble coin merchant that didn't set anything up, and yet here I am. Bet. Oh, no. Ah, fuck off. I do have to... God damn it. Okay. Okay. I should not be putting this much effort in for you guys to see this. Oh, fucking bet. Fucking bet. Excuse you. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Bet. The window capture just said fuck me. Jesus Christ. Thank you. Do a little pre-show prep. Everybody just kind of chilling in here. This is not the official show. This is the... I'm being that person and saying that this is just the pre-show. Because I don't know if I want to open the show up with this. I don't think I can. I don't think I can open the show up with this and feel... Oh, no. Oh, no. Don't you... Oh, no. Sweet, sweet child of mine. Don't you start yet. We still have this to get into. No, no, no. Boom. God damn it. And I hate. Hey, Losica. Look, you're going to have to work with me on that one. I'm doing good. I'm just doing a little pre-show, okay, cool. We'll call it that. So just doing a little pre-show setup before I officially start the podcast I'm doing. Because we're going to start it off strong with the fucking Andy Ditch fart. Jesus Christ. This is really what I thought. Oh, yeah. Did you see his search history? Look, my brother in Christ, on the last fucking stream I had, I openly admitted that I looked up Japanese girls swallowing squid. There's nothing in my search history that I am ashamed of. All right. Okay, we're gonna start the show. We're gonna start off with a little bit of considering recent events. I think it's only fair that I give you the intro to the podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Podcast Daddy Variety Show.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and thems and theys, to the Podcast Daddy Variety Show, the show that has no rhyme or reason, just things in season. Now here's the host with a wiener to match his demeanor, the Podcast Daddy.
Now, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Podcast Daddy Variety Show. I am your host, the one with the wiener to match his demeanor. I am the Podcast Daddy. It has been a minute since we've done a live stream, just going over internet bullshit that has happened here in the last, God, I would love to say week, but in the last 72 hours, because all of this Godot shit happened on Friday. It was a fucking snowball effect if I've ever seen one. So it started off as... Yeah, hold on. I'm getting a little too ahead of myself. If you want to know what started this Godot drama, just enjoy the words of Wings of Redemption as he sings to you the oh-so-great song, Ban World.
Look here! Look, listen! Appearing offline does not fucking stop it. So stop giving fucking advice you know nothing about. Hi, how you doing? I've been fat my whole life. I'm just tired of it. I'm willing to fly to another country, have my stomach cut out. And I'm tired of being fat. Tired of answering who that fucking poster is.
Alright, redneck, welcome to Band World. Big up Liquid Richard. Perma-ban his bitch ass. Seriously, fuck you. If you continue to say Richard, whether you're a sub or not,
I'm just going to get rid of you for 24 hours.
I'm banning anybody trying to give me advice. Alright, ban everybody. Shut the fuck up. You fucking dick sucker. Shut the fuck up. Ban these guys, dude. You fucking dick sucker.
I don't give a fuck, man. I got hate my fucking life at this point.
Welcome to Band World. Band World. Band World. Band World. Shut the fuck up. You fucking dick sucker. Shut the fuck up. Ban these guys, dude. You fucking dick sucker.
Look, I don't give a fuck, man. I got hate my fucking life at this point.
Welcome to Band World. Band World. Band World. Band World. Sleep all goddamn day. Play the same fucking games over and over and over again. All day. Barely able to walk. All day. You get banned. Barely talk. And you motherfucking mods. This is why you get banned. Banned J squared as well. Welcome to Band World, buddy. Get the fuck out. Welcome to Band World, buddy. Why? There's a reason I'm 30 goddamn one. Gray hair, gray beard. Real talk. There's a reason I'm 30 goddamn one. Gray hair, gray beard. Real talk.
Okay. All right. I think that's enough of Wings of Redemption. I think that's enough of that. So the whole thing started on Friday. Let's pull up one of these fancy little screenshots here that I want to show you what started this entire stupid fiasco. Now, mind you, I genuinely do not care about any of this. I want to preface that I am not a game dev. I am not somebody who gets up in their fucking panties about what game engines do. But it is so fun to antagonize this shit. It is so fun to antagonize people that get so uppity about this. So let's see if this will... My brother in Christ. Oh, 'cause stupid fucking... Look at all those tabs. Look at all those all those... Look, I'll tell you this. The best way... Chill. That... says the guy who puts mine in here. Okay, we're just gonna have to do... Chill. Oh shit, we're really gonna have a battle of the emotes, aren't we? Cool. Fuck it. Fine with me. Run it. Oh, that's why. That is why. Your fucking mother, dude. Go here. Do this. Dear God. Should not have been as bad as it was. So, the tweet that started this all was, apparently game engines are woke now. Well then, we won't complain. Show us your woko game. I don't know what they were trying to spell there. I can't tell if they were trying to spell Wakot or Wakot. But either or, the person who handles the Godot Twitter decided to post this, and when I say that the right wingers, actually everybody, was surprisingly up in arms about all of this, saying that let's actually read. I want to read some of the tweets that were, because obviously it's a hidden replies. If you post something like this, you're going to have a whole bunch of people that are upset about these things happening. But it's in the same. Okay. All right, cool. So I know what that is. Dope. No, hell no. Hell no. Hell to the no, bro. Hell to the no. Nah, hold on. Hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up. Nah, dude. All right, I can't do it all cuz like man, I smell a fucking bot from a mile away, man. I smell a bot from a mile away. Okay. I don't care. Man. Yeah, I smell a bot from a mile the fuck away, bro. All right, I got to get some music playing in the background. Ooh. Oh, cool. All right. So, here's the tweet. Here's the fantastic tweet that decided to put everybody up in arms. Everybody up in arms because Godot went woke. So, some of the replies, there are, as of right now, 3,000 replies. And it's okay. Now I just want to give my official viewpoint on this whole thing. I think a game engine, if you're going to share something on a public platform that is meant to promote your game engine or to promote new things coming up, like a new patch or a new just new features coming in to this, I think adding politics and adding stuff like that would be very detrimental. It's a bad idea. It's a bad idea to have your community manager or your social media manager post stuff like this, because it's adding the woke part that I think really, you know what you were doing. I hate to be that fucking guy. In all reality, I don't, because this is stupid to post. Like something like this is stupid to post. No one gives a fuck about a game's political view. That's what I'm saying. So you could have easily I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. Get fucked. No one gives a fuck about a game. Yeah, no one does give a fuck about your game engines. Now, if they would have took out the show us your Woko games, that's stupid. That's stupid. You're poking the right-wing bear, and that is the stupidest fucking thing you can do. Let me remind you that Godot is still a very underrated. It's still the underdog in the gaming engine world. So why you're gonna post shit like this and poke half of the bear that makes your company what it is beyond it. It's dumb. It's absolutely dumb to think that this would be smart to post. So this happens, and of course, Twitter is in flames. because whoever the community manager thought this would be a great idea. and here's one of my points right here. I'm going to make the most racist and bigoted game imaginable using Godot to spite you. First Universal and Unreal Engine, now Godot. Good luck on losing your customers. See, if you would have just put, we here at Godot support the LGBT. That's it. That's the tweet. That's the fucking tweet that will get you places, that will have people want to come to you or tell you to fuck off. But I think you would have got a lot less backlash from that. So, as this happens, obviously, bans happen. A lot of fucking bans happen. Because people were upset. People were mad. Because they were being provoked. Or Draven Fox in chat, or just say nothing and just give me updates. Oh, yeah, right. Like, just give me updates on what's coming new to the engine. I don't give a fuck about political views. Like, I don't go... It's in the same vein as Nike, Adidas, big brand companies turning their logo into a rainbow for a month, and then after that month is over, turning it back normal color. It's pandering bullshit, is what it is. And I'm sorry, but something like that is also pandering bullshit. Like, it is all pandering bullshit to post something like that, and then when people start getting upset and voicing their opinions, and I think that's what really is the crux of my problem, is you wanted to voice your opinions. You wanted to tell us that Godot is a woke engine, or to poke the bear of being a woke engine, a woke game engine. But then you get the shit posters and you get the shit heels that are like, okay, so you can post your opinions and I got to sit here and take it. But once I post my opinions, then all of a sudden I'm getting blasted. I'm getting blocked. I'm getting, like they were banning supporters of the game engine because they were saying that they were against how they went about this. And mind you, these are paying supporters that are helping get this show or get this thing off the ground and continue to be as good at it as it is. Why? Why are we blocking the people that are paying us money for this thing to fucking work? Yeah. In all reality, and this is coming from King Antagonizer himself, antagonizing a fan base when you're still trying to bring up your company is a terrible, terrible idea. And like I said, I love to antagonize with every single fiber in my entire being, but I don't think antagonizing a still brand new platform is the best idea to ever do. Like, that's going to be a no for me, dog. Hardcore. As a company, dumb. Yes. Draven Fox in chat, as a company, dumb. Like, watch. I'm going to see. Okay, I popped into Campfire. Now we see if he comes. It's bait. I baited Draven to see if it would work. Yes, exactly that. So after all this happened, they just, they go to war with the people that are arguing with their political their views they had. They're going to war with them, and Godot is like, okay, we're sick of hearing all of this, so let's fuck it. Let's just leave these motherfuckers be. Let's leave these son of a bitches be, and we'll put a statement out. This is the statement that was released as of today. On Friday, we made a tweet that unexpectedly led to a wave of harassment directed at our staff and community. We unequivocally condemn this abuse. Okay, Why are you letting someone antagonize your fucking fan base? That is what you did wrong. You let somebody antagonize your fan base, and then once the fan base decided to clap back because you have gamers, and I'm sorry to be that person, but we still have some shitty fucking people in this space, and to those who think that they just gone away for some reason, you're fucking delusional. You're on Delulu Island. The volume of negative engagement overwhelmed our moderation efforts. Okay, so your Twitter runner, the person who was running the Twitter, had a mental breakdown because she got called mean words online because she antagonized people. Gotcha. Okay, fair enough. While attempting to protect the Godot community, we mistakenly blocked individuals who are not participating in the harassment. The Godot Foundation Board takes full responsibility for these moderation actions. I'm sorry, but the group is 98% of the... That's what I'm saying. So why antagonize them? Why? Why antagonize people like this? If you believe you were blocked in error and have not violated our code of conduct, please contact us from the form linked below. We are committed to swiftly rectifying any mistakes. We firmly stand by our mission to keep our community spaces free from hate, discrimination, and other toxic behaviors. Okay. I get Twitter. I get blocking people on Twitter because you can kind of, see who said something stupid, hit the block button, move on with your fucking life. But if you run your website, like you have a full website where you can see people that have contributed to your company, like see their usernames, and you're going as far as to cross-referencing usernames on your websites to usernames on Twitter, and people get blocked because they have the similar name, that is just as stupid. Like, I am not seeing a company make smart decision after decision. I see a company having a fucking revolver, aiming it at their foot, shooting themselves once, moving it a 1/36th of an inch to the right, shooting their foot again, expecting different results, and then continuously doing that. And at the end being like, wow, my foot hurts real bad. You're shooting yourself in the foot consistently and not doing anything different to change it. You are giving the same bullshit speech. So, of course, they got this. They got this nice little apology right here. I think there was another one. I think it's not just... Nope, it's just that one. Okay. Cool. Now we go into what I have up here. So, of course, if you were blocked... if you were... Oh, this one pisses me off for some reason. I don't know why, but I have beef with it. And we're going to kind of have to deal with it because of my... Because I screenshot this in my phone. Like I said, I do some of this show prep at work. But in order to get unblocked from Twitter from the people over at Godot, because I know you are wondering oh so hard what you could possibly do, you can send them a... Oh shit! Never mind. I'm glad I kept that. Please fill out this form if you feel that you have been unfairly blocked by the Godot Engine Twitter account. We will then investigate what happened and unblock you if deemed appropriate. So obviously you provide them with an email, and you have to put your Twitter handle. Please link to your last post replying to or mentioning Godot Engine, or copy and paste the content, and why they should unban you. So you're telling me that if a fucking game engine bans me and I want to be able to see what they tweet, that's what that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, so if I want to see the stupid shit that's going to be posted on there now, because I know what's going to happen. Like, I know Abra Rambles, thank you for popping in. Hello, hello. So what you're telling me is that if I want to get unblocked by a game engine, I need to give a reason as to why? When I guess it's just the voicing your normal opinions and then people thinking that you're automatically a right-wing, part of the right-wing hate squad. You're just so angry at the way that this is happening, and it's like I have no affiliation with politics in any fucking form or shape of the word. I do not care. I like people to keep their political views and political beliefs away from shit like this as much as humanly possible. I understand there's politics in video games. I just don't give a fuck when it comes to talking about this stuff. Doesn't affect me at all. Lost my train of thought. Fuck. But what annoys me is that I have to go through all this work because I voiced my opinion, saying that how I think they handled that was kind of poking the bear and then getting smacked by the bear and wondering why you're all mauled and bleeding and your guts are on the floor. That is the equivalent to me. So I don't know. This whole situation seems stupid, and I think a lot of people are taking this a little farther than what it needs to be. You have people going on complete tirades, saying they'll never use Godot again. They'll go to Unreal or back to Unity, which I think is stupid. I think going to Unity is dumb. After they made that big decision that if somebody what was the other? There was a big thing that happened with Unity a couple years ago. I think it was if somebody uninstalls a game, or anytime somebody installs a game, they have to pay money for that game to be installed. Like if you made it from Unity, you as the maker of the game have to pay a price. And it's like, wow, so I'm making a game to pay people, not for them to pay me. I'll just go fuck myself then, Captain. So, I mean, you have Unreal, you have Unity, you have Game Maker. Game Maker, I guess. That's still an engine. I think there's more. I mean, you have RPG Maker, but you're really, 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 really limited on that. So, hey, if you believe all this shit, if you want to stick with it, kudos to you. Keep fighting the fight. Whatever fight that is, whatever moral compass you want to rely on, yeah, go for that. That's really all I can say. And then we had one last thing that I wanted to open. It was a response. Yes, this is what I wanted. Okay, so this is the official response from one of Godot's Discord mod managers. I'm not going to be able to read this because I am a blind motherfucker. Oh, there we go. All right. Cool. So I'm going to read this. This is from a Discord mod in the Godot Discord, which, again, adds to my thought process of Godot is a... Or as I would like to add, that Discord is a fucking cancer. And if it ever... this is from somebody in the Discord posted it. You got his past... I do have his past messages. Yeah, those ones, there's a lot of throwing around of wild words. Yeah, there's a lot of wild words in there that I cannot say because my melanin does not match being able to speak those words. I would need to get Kel. I would definitely need to get Kel to read those for me. So this, after the whole drama, a mod in Discord decided to go on a rant, and this is how it went. The drama isn't created by Godot, who just made a nice tweet to surface cool indie games. No, you didn't. Don't fucking play it off as that. They were poking the fucking bear. That's what they were doing. You know that's what they were doing. They were not doing playful little messages. They were poking the bear. Because the way that tweet was worded, for one. I called this guy out a year ago and literally nobody cared. I have never heard of this person until all of this happened. Like, what else? What else has Homeboy like been a part of, or is this just it? No. Yeah. What else? Like, what else has this guy done? 'Cause this is all I've seen. This is as far as I know. This dude exists. Cool. Hell yeah. Yeah. I know nothing about this guy. So if there's more, please feel free on Twitter or whatever to send me more shit, and I'll happily go over it. I will happily go over it. But let's continue on with what he was saying. The drama is created by reactionary, insecure cowards who have nothing better to do in their day than to shit on something they are unconcerned with. They even feel persecuted because other people exist and are visible. It's the reason as to why people are upset is just flying right over their head. They do they're blind to it. They're blind as to why people are actually mad, and I want you to remember. I want you to look at this. Look at this screenshot right here. Read it, soak it all in, let it go into your brain, and I want you to remember. People like this are in video games. People like this are creating the next generation of video games that are supposed to stand out in the media. They're supposed to be the next wave of entertainment that we are supposed to have. This is the next big thing. These are the people that are making it. Just sit on that one. Sit on that one for a second. These people's cowardice and small mindlessness is a danger to everyone. They're the filth of humanity, and banning them is a kindness to everyone, including themselves. That way, they can continue to pretend the world is made only of cowards like them and not be subjected to people that are different. I'm a broken record. If I were to respond to that the way I wanted to, I would just be saying the same thing that I've been saying. Like that I would just be repeating myself. So there's no point. For me, the only problem with this tweet is that it doesn't happen every day, so more of these imbeciles can be banned. Sitting high and mighty for somebody in a Discord chat. Just gonna put that out there. Whole Discord. And this is where your superiority is. You got it, buddy. You got it. You were doing it right, pal. Where was I at? They should be doing these tweets every 30 minutes. And everyone who has a problem with them can fuck off to oblivion and then fuck off some more. And anyone having any slight issue with it here can fuck off too, man. Okay, hold on, because this okay. I'm gonna try and say your name right. So if I butcher it, please, Lord, correct me so I can say it right, because you are giving me some shit right now and I love it. Aber Rambles in the YouTube chat. This guy was known to be an asshole in Godot Discord for years, and I talked about it briefly in one of my videos. It got some attention, but again, nothing really happened. Would you be offended if I pulled that up on stream and I showed it on my stream? Would you be is that cool with you? Because it's your work. I don't want to be a dick. I don't want to step on toes. But if I could pull it up and watch it, I would love to know more. Because this is screaming Reddit moderator. Like old school Reddit moderator. So anything I can know about this guy, I would absolutely love to. Or I could watch it off stream. Whatever works with you, your content, you let me know. He sounded like a bitch. I know. That's why I'm going to watch the video that this guy has made, because either or, that sounds interesting as fuck. Let's get through this message. Let's get through this message, and then we can continue on. I think this is the last thing, because I'm going to pull up the past messages that were brought up. Again, there's just words that I can't say because I don't have the right melanin. All right. To not have mode drama, it's very easy. There will be no more drama the day those drama queens stop getting their panties in a knot around anything that doesn't concern them. See something that doesn't concern you in a way, just do your best to be a normal human being about it, and there will be no drama. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Is this high school? Are we going back to high school where we think if we post something publicly or do something in the public eye that it won't affect us? That nobody will care about it? That we're just going to sweep it under the rug and not give a flying rat fuck about it? Are we still in that area? It screams. It absolutely fucking screams Reddit mod. Reddit mod that got a little bit of power or have a little bit put his dick a little bit further into power than what he should have. Okay, the last little bit right here, and then these are the last of the messages that I can read. You have no right of speech here because I consider your speech to be toxic vomit. Oh, fuck. Of course. Toxic vomit. Great. Cool. If you think inviting queer people to share their games is politics, you're a toxic piece of fuck, an evil human, and I want you to feel disrespected and to fuck off as fast as you can, man. You fucking tell them. You let them mean people on Twitter know that they can't say... Fucking bet. All right, cool. All right, we're gonna turn this window capture off real quick. Hey, everybody. We're gonna turn here. Okay, while I pull this guy's video up, I'm going to share with you a little yes, close all. I don't need all those tabs. All those tabs, Matt. No. Back when the kill stream was actually entertaining. So I found this little gem while I was scrolling through the YouTubes, and my fucking ears were defiled by it. So because my ears were defiled by it, y'all's have to be. This is called Andrew Ditch OnlyFans exclusive. While I grab this guy's video and pull it up, it's only 1:47, so we're not going to be, listening to it long, but we're going to listen to it while I grab this guy's video. Thank you again, man. Thank you for letting me do this. I appreciate it.
Hey, I want to show you this. Pooping in my diaper. On purpose. Ooh, it feels so good. Ooh, it's a big lump in my butt. Nice and warm, too. Ooh. Won't be hard feeling, too, and nice and warm. I'm going to sit in it for a while. There's no one's home right now. I'm going to play with it a little bit and see how it feels. Actually, I may have to go more, so let me go outside for a minute, hang on. And then I'll get back inside, play with it. Just for you, YouTube. I go play with it a little bit. Let me get the lotion. My favorite lotion, the thick hand rub one. O'Keeffe's hand lotion. I think I got it. Oh, yuck. Playing too hard. Now I'm real tired. Yuck. I'm going to go get something to eat now. And I'm going to sit on my computer in my poop for a little bit. Sitting in my poop. That just made me real tired. Gotta wash my hands so I don't have cum on me.
Ew.
Andy?
Ew. No. Okay. I did it once. I started getting distracted by the video. I was watching a little bit. Ew. 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 All right, there's a 40-minute one, and I think this is the one that I should probably do. Yeah, I didn't find any of them along those lines. I just found I don't trust Godot, no yapping edition. So maybe that might be the one. That might be the one that you're talking about. If it is, dope. Because I don't know I don't know about the underbelly. Okay. If you unfortunately had to cut out all the good ranting myths to keep. Okay. All right. We're going hard. We're gonna go. We're gonna go hard. We're gonna go hard. We're going for the fucking long run, boys. We're going for the I don't know if we're gonna do the whole 40 minutes, but we're gonna do a decent amount because I want to see what this is about. Anytime I've heard about Godot, it has always been good. Like there have never been any bad things. There has never been any bad.
Hello,
Fuck
everybody.
you.
I want to talk about
Your mother. Okay. Sorry, man. We're gonna have to. Boom.
to peace.
Okay, there we go. Now we're good. So, the friendly person in chat, Abra Rambles, has graciously let me use one of his videos as to that video is too long. Okay, so the 17-minute one. Cool. Awesome. That one I could do. Cool.
Hello, everybody. I want to talk about why I do not trust Godot anymore, and I will never ever use it for any of my projects in the future. And I highly recommend that you stay away from Godot as well.
See, I already like this. This guy's coming in hard. He's coming in strong. He's already saying, I don't like anything about this. I don't like these certain aspects. I'm going to tell you why I don't like it. So I'm excited. I'm ready.
Why? Let's talk about it. About 4 months ago, I made a video where I criticized Godot, and the amount of backlash I got was insane, but it was understandable. And
that video, I don't think it's up anymore because I was looking through all of them, and I couldn't find it. So unless I'm just dumb. Oh, yeah. Oh, nope. Found it. Ah, hell yeah. All right. Never mind. I found the video. I'm just stupid. I'm just dumb. All right. Here we go. Now I found the video that you were quoting about. Jesus Christ. Let me just copy this link. Because if there's more to this guy, you can find it just by searching. Yeah. All right, look, I'm not going to lie. I'm not the brightest tool shed in the cram box. Hold on while we watch this shitty ad. Boom.
in Godot
All right.
lately, and
So this was the video he was talking about. So this was the video that Abra in chat was talking about, and I want to see why he doesn't like Godot, because I've heard whenever I hear things about Godot, it's always good. It's always positive. They are always stroking the genitalia of this game engine. So I want to see some criticisms of it. I want to see why somebody would not like the engine. Because obviously if you're going to go into something like this, like dedicate time and effort into it, you want to have both sides of it. So let's see what he has to say.
although this is a good thing, I feel like I should clarify some things up. Now, before you judge me, please do know that I use Godot to develop a commercial game. I'm not just a tutorial channel or a hobbyist. I trusted this engine, and unfortunately it let me down. So if you're thinking about switching to Godot, please watch this video. I hear a lot of people saying things like Godot is gonna be the blender of the game engines, and that statement couldn't be more wrong. You might be asking, but why?
Who the fuck has ever said that Godot was going to be the blender of game engines. That's a first. That is a first one for me. There, you can what? I don't believe that. There is no fucking way you could compare Blender to Godot.
Why? I heard Godot is great and everyone is switching to it. Well, yeah, and the reason a lot of Unity users are switching.
Okay, so it's not just like, so it's not just a sour grape situation. All right, cool, good to know. I'm glad to know that it's not just a sour grape situation. Like you actually have games under your belt and you've actually used the engine, so you have a frame to go off of. Awesome. That makes this seem less like sour grapes. I love that.
To Godot is not that Godot is better than Unity. The reason is that the company behind Unity sucks. Literally, that's it. Unity is a decent game engine. So what is the problem with Godot? First of all, Godot does not scale. If you want to build a big game or you're planning to use high fidelity assets, then Godot is not the right choice. Godot is horrible when it comes to optimizations. It might look good on demos, but when you start developing an actual game and bringing in a lot of high quality assets, you'll see that Godot is struggling. Your scenes will crash if you try to load complex assets, load times will increase and your project will become really slow. You'll never hear these complaints from Godot users. And you wanna know why? Because most of the Godot users are hobbyists. Godot is a hobbyist engine.
See, I've also noticed, watching a lot of tutorial videos, a lot of people, whenever they use assets, they use really janky and clunky ones. Like they use pixel art, or they use stuff that you can definitely tell they spent maybe a max of 5 minutes rendering their stuff. So it's not very high quality. It's very basic shape, basic NPC looking quality. So I have noticed that. I guess I never really put too much thought into why they did that. I thought it was just that's the style they wanted to use for the game. I mean, it makes sense because the game or the engine is what, a whopping like 250, 300 megabyte download. So I can understand why it can't handle complex things like that.
The whole philosophy behind Godot is that it's made for hobbyists and people who are new to the game development. That's the only reason Godot is this popular. A lot of people pick it over other engines just because it's easier to learn, and that is correct. Godot is a great game engine if you're new to game development, but for anything serious, unfortunately, Godot is not good enough. Godot is not community driven. You know how everyone brags about Godot being open source and a community effort? Well, all that is just a big baloney. Godot is mostly run by this guy named Juan, and he literally does everything he...
Yeah, see, 100 megabytes for a download for a game engine, so it's not surprising that it can't handle really heavy things. And I don't think it's bad to be a hobbyist game engine, but I think it's bad when you want to try and fight with the big dogs that have had big names made with it. And like you brought up, if they can't handle very complex assets, then you're still going to be, unfortunately, in the underdog scene. Until that can get fixed, you're going to stay in there.
Can to make this engine worse. Let's see how it responds to someone who tried their best to improve the engine. This issue is 5 years old, but it's still relevant. This guy improves Godot and provides proof. The color he wrote is 10 times faster than what Godot had. But guess what kind of response he received from the lead developer of Godot? I'm closing this thread because
okay, I want to read what was wrote.
Engine. This issue is 5 years old, but
okay. So I want to read what was wrote just so I can understand what he's coming at to saying that he was using, like that he can make it better. Moderator note, this issue is over 5 years old and discusses a reality that no longer matches the status quo of the code base. Okay, I was reviewing the code of Godot and I found completely disregard for any kind of CPU side performance down to the core data structure. It's using lists everywhere when a linked list is the slowest data structure you can use on modern PCs. Almost any other data structure would be faster, specifically on small okay. So even the beginning part is just saying that it's making it run faster. Simply put.
It's still relevant. This guy improves Godot and provides proof. The color he wrote is 10 times faster than what Godot had. But guess what kind of response he received from the lead developer of Godot? I'm closing this thread because I don't think it's the right way to contribute or help. Again, I really appreciate that you have good.
But the whole thing of Godot, like their whole umph that they put is that we are open source and we want our community to help you. So wouldn't somebody making code to help run the game, to help run the engine faster, be a good reason? Am I just stupid? Am I missing something here? Like that makes sense.
Intentions, but you don't understand any of the inner workings of the engine or the philosophy behind it. Most of your comments are towards things that you don't really understand. Your tone is also unnecessarily aggressive too. Instead of asking what you don't understand or why something is done in a certain way, you just go all out arrogant. This is not the right attitude for this community. First of all, how else can you contribute to the engine? This guy literally opened an issue on GitHub where Godot is maintained and managed. This is the only way you can contribute to the engine. And then he proceeds to say that he is aggressive. I guess Juan got butthurt because a stranger could write better and faster code than he can. And then he says, for now, there's not much of a point discussing anything else here, since existing code will go away in 4.0 and nothing will get merged in the 3.x branch, where at this point, stability is more important than optimism.
Okay, so you're telling me, if I'm watching this video correctly, and I'm hearing everything right, and I'm not skipping out at anything, I am listening to it all, I'm taking all the information in that is presented to me. Mind you, this is not me just going off a whim. These are actual comments that this guy had posted in the video. He's mad because somebody from the community helped make it run better, and we're mad because our game engine could run better with help from the community, but we didn't do it, so now that's a bad. I guess there's point A and point B, and I'm getting fucking lost in the middle somewhere, because that would make sense to want to, I don't know, make your thing run faster so you can do better things with it.
So in his brain, he thinks when 4.0 comes out, everyone will switch to it and nobody will ever use Godot 3 again. He arrogantly says that this code is not going to benefit anyone because they're going to rewrite everything in 4. This take is extremely wrong because there's a lot of people still using Godot 3, and it looks like he ended up listening to the suggestions and improving the engine with the idea V Blanco provided. So he swallowed everything he said. Now this story has a good ending, but there's also more features that would have benefited.
Okay, before we continue on, I can't with that. You fought with this dude. You called him arrogant. You told him you're not what this community needs. You argued with this motherfucker and said that it was not right, but it still got implemented. This is what I'm talking about. You guys poke the fucking bear and then wonder why you get mauled. Like, once you get a little bit of snapback and realize that what you did was probably not the smartest idea, it's all of a sudden your tail gets tucked in between your legs and you fucking run. I don't get it. Why are you a community-based game engine then? Why do you present yourself as a community-based game engine? Simple as that. Simple as that. If you guys are going to fight the community this much, don't focus so much on it. Okay? Work on your own code. If that's the case, work on your own code. Don't mention anything. Because obviously you guys in the community are not in fucking sync whatsoever.
Users that didn't go into main branch of Godot just because Juan or other managers didn't like them. Juan has a big ego, and he always acts like this. He occasionally blocks people on Twitter just because he can't handle simple criticism. Current state of Godot 4 is absolute garbage. It has tons of bugs, it's not stable, and it's not really production ready. You know why? Because developers of Godot like to reinvent wheel. Godot developers decided to ditch bullet physics engine and write their own custom physics. And what was the result? A shit show. Current Godot physics is the most broken thing out there, and if you're thinking about building a game that depends on physics, you'll have to use a third-party add-on to get stable enough physics. Imagine relying on third-party add-ons to develop your game. Does that sound any familiar? Unfinished features.
Like, I like I like the fact that you can use plugins with Godot. I've dipped my toes into game making, not very much, but just kind of like small little bits. On one hand, I love the fact that you can use plugins because sometimes it's a lifesaver. Sometimes it'll, give you code that you don't need to fuck with, or that, you can skip a major time-consuming part. I understand that. That's a great thing, and I'm glad that we can use those, but I feel as though this is missing a lot of features like this that should be in there as a game engine. And if you're gonna make games, most people don't have the same make Metroidvania 2D platformers. A lot of people aren't going to make those type of games. So you should probably have, I don't know, features, basic ass features to be, core in the engine, not needing a plugin. Just, my 2 cents on that, I guess. From a non-game developer. I want to make this abundantly clear, not a game developer.
Godot has a lot of buggy and unfinished features because the developers think it would be good to have it on the engine. C# support is one of these in my opinion. I know C# is getting better and better every day, but it still lacks a lot and it's just not good enough. I can hear you saying, well, Godot is open source. You can always fix the bugs yourself or just fork the engine altogether. Oh, can I? So you're literally telling me to stop working on my game to fix all these problems Godot has. Well, good luck, buddy. That's fucking impossible. This argument is the worst I've ever seen, and it mostly comes from people who have never developed a game bigger than Flappy Bird. Like, the most you have done is...
Hey. All right, look. I'm for all type of shitting on games that we don't like, okay? I wholesale, all right? Wholesale will say shit on any game you don't like, but you leave Flappy Bird out of this, all right? We do not appreciate Flappy Bird racism around here, buddy, okay? We'll have beef there. Everything else we're cool with, but you start bringing up Flappy Bird, I'll start... I don't know. I'll write a mean tweet. I guess I'd edit it and have a proper insult.
follow a Heartbeats tutorial and make an 8-bit RPG game, and now you think you're a game developer and you can say things like this. No, you cannot. Now let's talk about Godot's hiring practices. What I'm gonna talk about now stinks a lot. When I first heard about this, I didn't want to believe it, but then I looked into it and it looks like it's true. The guy you're seeing on the screen is named Yuri Sizov, and he's known for bullying people on Godot's official Discord server. He's transphobic and racist, and guess what happened? Godot team ended up hiring him. So this guy's literally getting paid by your donation money.
Okay, wait, hold on. No, it's all good. It's all good. The one time, one time, I'll take one bit of bird racism. You get one bird racism a stream. That's a new rule. One bird racism a stream. Okay, just so I'm clear, because we're here, and you said after, I want to make sure I'm reading this right. You said after 5:30, this is where the story of the guy I was reading stuff comes from. Is this guy? Because I don't want to talk shit if it's not the same person. I do. Hi, Godot. As an open source project, now Godot Foundation seems to rely a lot on community support. May I, as a Godot user and hence a Godot community member, ask you a question? If Godot needs community trust, may I expect Godot to treat its community well in return? And the response, you see, as I have no doubt, you already know that Godot hired contributor Yuri Sizov, Pycobal, okay, uses a username that is offensive to members of the community who can actually read it. It translates as I have no idea what that means. Not a single idea. As Rust Warrior. Is Godot Foundation okay with their employee publicly using their work account, the one used to post Godot release news, displaying a pro... Oh, so it's pro-war. Oh, now I get it. Oh, okay, that is... Ooh. Okay. Never. No, this is okay. Response for Aber Rambles in the chat. No, this is Yuri who got kicked for abusive behavior, and lots of contributors came out and literally said Yuri was abusive and the reason they stopped contributing to Godot. Oh. Oh shit. Oh shit. That's all. Oh shit. I'm sorry. Like, I know I'm sounding like a broken record with that, but oh shit. That's all I can say, man. Like, holy fuck, really? You guys, like, they hired him, they paid him, they have him help with the engine? That's a fuck.
Getting paid by your donation money. Let that sink in for a second. There's also this other guy who's known for bullying and being rude. Is still a Discord moderator,
nope, here he is.
And Godot team is not doing anything about it. I'm not trying to target anyone here, I'm just saying that Godot team is doing a lot of wrong things and people should know about it. Oh, also one more thing. Juan always says that he's not contributing code to the engine and he's not doing any of the technical decisions anymore. But months ago he admitted that he is still getting paid by the Godot Foundation. And in his GitHub page it still says he is a...
Okay, hold on. I want to read that. I want to read what that said. How does this work? Do you donate to Godot and then you hire yourselves to contribute to the project? Double payday. Both Akian and I get paid by W4. Still, because the foundation board insisted, we get paid a small symbolic amount by the Godot project, so we keep our contract signed as a token implying our commitment, but the project funds are spent on other contributors hired. So, if I contribute to Godot, I'm basically paying somebody's paycheck. Like I'm handing them money to develop this. I don't know why that sits in my nuts weird. I'm not going to front. That sits in my balls kind of weird. I don't like that. I can't put my finger on why I don't like that, but I don't. I don't know what it is, but it just seems weird.
Admitted that he is still getting paid by the Godot Foundation. And in his GitHub page, it still says he is a lead developer. If you're not really involved in development of Godot, why are you still getting paid even if it's a minuscule amount? It doesn't make any sense. This guy literally owns a company that received millions of dollars in investment, and somehow he thinks it's okay to be paid by the donation money.
I'm sorry. Can we... Hold on. Hold your fucking straps there, Jimmy.
Received millions of dollars in investment and somehow not really involved in...
Let's go back, because there was something said there that I would say less than proved my fucking point of why it sat weird in my nuts.
Development of Godot, why are you still getting paid even if it's a minuscule amount? It doesn't make any sense. This guy literally owns a company that received millions of dollars in investment, and somehow he thinks it's okay to be paid by the donation money. Even though he was begging for money months ago, telling everybody that Godot is running out of money. So yeah, basically, Godot is not as good as you think, and Godot is definitely not the blender of game engines. Godot is more like GIMP against Photoshop. GIMP...
Jesus Christ, dude. There's a kill shot, and then there's that. My God, man, put the 6-shooter away. You already got him in the head 3 times. You don't need to put the 3 other bullets in him. I want to hear that again. That was actually a good one.
Not as good as you think, and Godot is definitely not the blender of game engines. Godot is more like GIMP against Photoshop. GIMP is an okay software, but there's no doubt Photoshop is way better. And most professionals will pick Photoshop because it's a no-brainer. And now you're asking, well, Godot sucks, Unity sucks, what should I use? Unreal, Wicked Engine, Flax Engine, Stride, Cocos, Default, Devi, Cave Game Engine. There's a lot of options out there. People are...
Holy shit! There's a lot more game engines than I thought. Okay, I thought there was only the big, like the 3. Damn, okay. I'm gonna have to look into some of those, because that's actually kind of cool.
Stuck in this little circle of Godot, Unity, and Unreal, and they think these are the only viable game engines. Nope, there are a lot of game engines, and strangely, most of them look better than Godot. I will leave the links
Sick of
to
being
these
called out
engines
every time
down
I
below.
say something.
Go check them out. So, that's about it.
As soon as I say it, as soon as I say, oh, So there's more game engines. I didn't know. This dude puts in his video, a lot of people think that there's only these ones. Shut up. I don't know, man. I don't know a lot about game engines, okay? Like I said, I'm not a Godot engine person. So I guess we're gonna close this segment off. No. Oh fuck, where is it? Is it in the Where is this playing from? Where the fuck is this? Ah. Okay. I found out where it was coming from. I need to switch that. I need to switch. I like Brave. I'm glad I have Brave. But I need to take that off as my main.
What's up, YouTube?
No, you're all good, man. You're all good. A very well informed video. Like, I didn't know a lot of that stuff. Again, this is coming from somebody who doesn't develop games, so a lot of that was very informative. And I'm telling you, I subscribe to both your channels. And if you're, yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks. Hey, no problem. Thank you for letting me use it. That's the best I can say. Thank you for letting me use your video. You know, I really appreciate it. Like I said, I'm giving you subscribe on both channels. If you're watching this, go to Abra Rambles or Abra. That was quality content. I'm just gonna send you his way, and that's the best I can do. But thank you, man. Thank you. To close this off, I think Godot really needs to sit back and look how they interact with their community and the people that they bring into their to represent them in the public space on their social medias. I think that'd be the best idea. And until they do that, I think they're just on a downward spiral, and they're going to keep fighting these people. And you're going to lose. You're going to lose this argument. You're going to lose this fight because a lot of gamers will just... Thank you. I appreciate that. I just think it's a bad idea. I think it's a real bad idea to keep fighting with your community, especially when you are a community-driven game engine. I think this is a terrible idea, and either change it or be prepared to see your company take a massive, massive, massive hit in the nuts within the next couple years. Like, just be prepared for it. All right, after that was a whole hour 20 segment. I'm going to play a little video for you guys before we go to some more King Cobra and Naked and Laughing drama. I want to dive into that because it's getting juicy. They broke up. So now we're going to start. Let's take a break, and I will give my opinions when we come back. So let's see. We'll give you another Wings of Redemption song. How about that? 2 of them in a row. One of my favorites.
I'm thinking Black Vegas.
I'm thinking I am sick of these fucking ads. All right, everybody, we're going to take a little break, and when we come back, we are going to go over King Cobra and Naked and Laughing. So enjoy, Mr. Big Guy. It's the cry. It's always the
What's
cry
up,
in that.
YouTube?
All right. What you all come here to see? You come here to see you come to see King Cobra talk about his relationship problems with a woman that is so mentally unstable that she makes a psych ward patient look like she deserves to be walking around with the normals. And of course they break up because, you know, it's the internet. So if you post your relationship on the internet and constantly talk about it like these two do, it's not like, hey, I have a girlfriend, or hey, I have a boyfriend. It's Joshy or Jessica. I hate that all I have to do is just lower an octave. It's the same voice, just a lower octave. Now, if you don't know, Nal and King Cobra have had many, 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 many streams in the last, I'd say half year, where there has been screaming matches, accusations of beatings, saying that she wasn't good enough, egging the trolls on, live streaming from the trailer, and then an argument where Josh said, "But Jessica, you told me you weren't going to stream at the trailer. You told me..." I can't do that voice for very long. "You told me you're not going to stream, Jessica." Well, Joshy. Oh, God, I hate that. But yeah, so and Josh after that was like, "Nope, no more. I'm done. I cannot be with somebody who will lie to me about live streaming. I don't need the trolls to know where I'm at, even though I run their sad, pathetic lives." So this video is called Don't Believe Her Lies, where we're going to get all of the lies that Jessica has said over these last, Lord willing, I can only guess, the last month is what she's been spewing. And Josh is going to come through and clean it up for all of us.
So I didn't want to fucking talk about it, but Jessica Boyle has to open her fucking mouth.
I still put money. I say this every time I think about it, because she already posted a picture of Josh's hang down in her mouth on a public site. I think it was Facebook. Yeah, it was Facebook. She posted a picture of her slobbing the gobnob, and I make a prediction every time I hear something about these two that they will release a sex tape by the end of the year. I put fat stacks on it that a sex tape of these two is going to release by the end of the year, and I have already made a bet with Deadman that when that happens, we are getting so fucking fried and watching the entire thing from foreplay to nut, watching it all.
And share shit on the internet that should not be shared, and then twist the story to make herself look innocent because she's a manipulative little cunt.
Oh, he's mad. Oh, he even did the drink swirl, too. Oh, he's mad, folks. I'm ready. We're going to get a pissy King Cobra. Yes. 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 One little thing. It's ironic that he says she shares a lot of her personal information through online, like posting about it on YouTube and Facebook, where Josh has done the exact same thing, which is why he got fired from Wendy's, which is why he had people DoorDash to him, which is why he has had so many people fuck with him in real life, because he gives away so much.
I'm talking, of course, about the boob sucking incident. Dun, dun, dun.
I don't know what
so
that
back
is.
when I was living at my old apartment, Jessica came to visit me. And we were both drinking, and my buddy Aaron, at the time, come over with some vodka. And he's like, "Hey, guys, I got some weed." And I'm like, "Killer, man. Can we smoke up?" And he's like, "Yeah, dude." So we go up to his apartment. He's looking for his weed. And I'm not going to lie, I was copping a feel on Jessica a little bit. It wasn't super graphic, but it was enough to let Aaron know that at the time she was with me. And Jessica, being Jessica, just out of nowhere takes her boobs out. And
I thought my shit died
she
for a
literally
second.
asked if Aaron could also suck on one of her titties while I suck on the other one. Aaron was asking for it too. One, Jessica Boyle's supposed to be my girlfriend at the time, and two, Aaron's supposed to be my friend at the time.
I don't. Uh, um. So I'm starting to second guess about watching a sex tape between these two. Yeah, I made the joke. I made the ha-has, I made the gaffs. But hearing it in that much detail, I don't know if I want to do it anymore. I don't know if I want to watch it. I don't think I'm ready. I don't think I am physically ready to do that.
And get this, Aaron already had a girlfriend that was long distance, bro. The only thing that happened was she got her titties sucked on, they were pinched and twisted a little bit. And Aaron asked if she could get eaten out by him, and me and Jessica were both like, no, dude, stop. And I looked at Jessica and I said, put your tits away. And honestly, I felt disgusted. I felt humiliated. I felt just this disgusting. And I let it go because Jessica said she wanted to have a fantasy with 3 guys. And I'm like, no, I'm not sharing my girlfriend with anyone. If it were gender...
Ew, man. Like, why would you share this? Why would you share this with the internet? It's the same thing everybody says. Cobes, there is some things that you can keep, you can take to your fucking grave. I promise you, you can take this shit right 6 feet below with you. Don't need to share it to the internet. Don't need to let people know. Nope. And now I get to hear about him and his buddy Aaron getting...
reversed, and let's think of it. If it were gender reversed...
It's always with him.
And if I were to do that to Jessica and one of her female friends and pressure them into both sucking my cock at the same time...
Okay. Hey, Jessica. Why don't you and your hot goth mommy girlfriend there suck on my big fat goth tits? Really make Ozzy Osbourne proud that we're all goths here. I need you to flick my nipple when you do it too. Maybe put a finger on my ass. But no insertion, because that means homo. And no offense to the LGBTQA, but I'm not part of it.
While making her female friend do it while she watches, and she wasn't into it, I'd be a fucking pig. And if I pressured her into doing it on top of it, I'd be called a groomer. Fuck that shit. That is such a fucking double standard.
You have the right idea. You are going in the right direction, my friend. You know what you're trying to say. Unfortunately, you are using the wrong word here. You wouldn't be a groomer, you would just be a sexual deviant. There's a huge difference. Huge difference, buddy. I like how you're going though. I like how you're going to this. But you're going the wrong way about it.
When men do it, it's because we're pigs, right? But when women do it, it's because they're sexually liberated. Kiss my ass. Oh, and then, when we're getting gas with Aaron in his car, I get out to go get a pack of cigarettes at Loaf and Jug, and I hear Aaron shout at Jessica, "Did I suck your titty last night?" And there's a guy standing right next to us, and Jessica's like, "Dude, shut the fuck up." She got mad about that, and then goes on the internet and starts talking about it. Like, the mental disconnect this woman has is so.
I'm just putting this out here. If King Cobra JFS is the one telling you what you're doing wrong, you might want to take a step back and really just focus on yourself. Like, you need to look at your life choices that have led you to this situation and really think about it.
Seriously the worst. And she forgot or neglected to mention that I said when she asked if Aaron could suck on her other titty while I suck on the free one. I said, well, it's your body. Do what you want to do, but I would rather you not. Subtle hint, hey, we're dating, and if we're supposed to be dating, why the fuck do you want other dudes? Am I not good enough for you, kind of thing? My girlfriend taking pictures of me while I was passed out.
Oh, okay. I missed something. Sorry, I didn't know if we were going to continue on with him explaining about her wanting both of them to suck on her titties. And to be honest, I don't want to have that mental image in my brain anymore.
Taking pictures of me while I was passed out. Then once Aaron got that DUI, I stopped hanging out with him because I'm a drinker too. But I'm not as bad as Aaron is. I've never been to the hospital for alcohol poisoning. Aaron's been in treatment several fucking times.
See, your body is a scientific anomaly. It's not just the drinking. It's the food you consume. It's all of the shit you've put into your body, and yet you are still fucking somewhat coherent. Like, I can hear every little thing that you're saying. No problem. You don't have, I mean, you have kind of a slur, but I feel like that's just because of the alcohol. Your body is a scientific anomaly, and God willing, it's not soon, because I will be, this is the one locale that I will genuinely maybe be a little upset if something ever happens to him. But God willing, when this man passes, I hope Clint says here, take my boy for science. Study his gut. Study any organ in your body that filters out bile, bad shit, any bad chemicals that come inside of your body. You need to study the organs of this man, because he should have been gone after his, I don't know, 935th fucking food hack. That food you ate should have ruined, I mean, absolutely destroyed your stomach. And you are still here walking tall. I want the biopsy report. I want to see. We need a live. I don't care who I have to pay. I don't care if I have to make a GoFundMe or a Kickstarter or whichever fucking thing I have to use. I want to pay to see that autopsy live. I want to see it live.
He's been in the hospital multiple times for alcohol poisoning, and it's just fucking sad. Aaron showing up to his job drunk, and then telling me that I don't know how the world works. That's what he told Jessica anyways, allegedly. And just talking with Aaron, he knows how crazy Jessica is.
Okay. Do we have anything more to say except for just shit talking?
It's your own damn fault. There's a big difference, YouTube, between Jessica posting like Cam 4 stuff publicly, Cam 4 excuse to rip on me for watching Chatterbait when she's not there. I didn't want to.
Oh shit. Okay.
The whole boob sucking thing, right?
This motherfucker, it is terrible because he says the same thing 600 times in a row. So you skip around to a video because you're thinking, there's no more. This is it. This is all he's going to talk about. So you skip ahead a little bit, and all of a sudden he's like, yeah, so Jessica shoved her entire fist up my butt, and I didn't know how to take it. You're like, dude, what was the fucking build-up to this? There was no build-up. It was just straight to the nitty-gritty.
I preferred if you wouldn't or didn't. I told Aaron and Jessica both I prefer if you didn't. So I got peer pressured into it because I didn't want to create a drama or a fight in the apartment complex I was living in, and I didn't want to fight with Jessica about it.
which he still got kicked out of because of
Because
Jessica.
then she would have used it as an excuse to rip on me for watching Chatterbait when she's not there. When she said in that relationship, I could if I wanted to, just as long as she's not there.
I mean that's the porn argument. It's the porn argument, and with that, that just boils down to the rules you have set in your relationship. Like if your partner is okay with you watching porn while they're gone, But I mean, if you have them there, you should probably, I don't know, use the person that is willingly ready to give their body to you. Maybe. Just a thought.
It's kind of hypocritical for her to give me shit about that, considering she used to do Cam 4. When she started complaining about Jessica messing out of Cam 4. Cam 4 said, look, you post this shit publicly. So if your shit gets sniped, it's your own damn fault. There's a big difference, YouTube, between Jessica posting like Cam 4 stuff publicly versus having an intimate moment with your other half, then you and your other half break up, and then she tries to revenge porn my ass, trying to sell pictures of her sucking my cock and what have you for $2,000. And no one's going to pay her that money for that.
I'm sorry. People paid how much to see a picture of her blowing the bog knob? $2,000 fucking dollars to see a woman slob on this man's knob. I am in the wrong business. I am so far in the wrong business.
Crap. But that show bitch when Jessica Messica revenge porn, sir. Fuck off. Fuck right off, dude. Her mental disconnect is seriously lacking, and I feel sorry for her, and I can't fucking stand her. She needs fucking mental help. I know what she's gonna fucking say if she's receiving. Why the fuck are you talking about the Aaron situation on YouTube? Oh, did you forget, Jessica? You were saying you were the first one to say anything about it on fucking YouTube, so let me clarify the fucking record.
I want to see this man have a legitimate argument with somebody. Not being on stream, not knowing that the cameras are on. I want to watch this man have a legitimate 100% serious argument with somebody. There is something inside of me that thinks that he would just absolutely tear into people.
No, it's kind of fucking horseshit, YouTube. I'm like, well, yeah, this is what I get. But like I said in my last video about Jessica, I'm not in a rush to find companionship or get laid. I'll find a way hotter, younger girl that's old enough to drink and old enough to sink in the pinky. Yeah! Because 21 is as low as I go.
Smart man. Smart man. You know, we make fun of him for the list, but smart man.
Now, like, Jessica's gonna try to gaslight me and be like the world's biggest e-begging grifter, fucking manipulative piece of little cunt shit-licking fucktard. That's a mouthful. I'm gonna have to age restrict this goddamn video.
Please,
oh, and then
please
when
don't.
revenge porn to me doesn't
Let everyone
work,
see it.
she
Let the
tries
world
to,
see you, Cobes.
Take all these videos that she allegedly recorded of us fighting and trying to expose that.
But, is there a sex tape? That's what I need to know. I don't care if you guys fight. I don't care if you have physical proof of you two going toe to toe like a boxing match. I don't want to see that. I don't give a fuck about that. I already know you two have already duked it out. Like that's nobody's. That's a shocker to nobody that you two have fucking traded blows. I need to know a price because I know she did. I know. I feel it in my soul, in the bottom of my heart, in the bottom of my testicles, that she recorded some freaky deaky shit, and I need physical proof of that.
anything she can to ruin my reputation because she fucked it up. She's doing anything she can to piss me off and ruin my reputation because she fucked up and lost the best boyfriend she ever had. And it's no skin off my shoes. People saw how mentally insane she is. People see how impossible she is. A lot of people are like, Cobra, you have the patience of a goddamn saint. And I'm like, well, it's neither here nor there.
I wonder, like he says she was a raging bitch. Like he openly says that she was a raging bitch on camera. So that makes you think what she was like off camera. Was she even worse? Or was that all kayfabe? I've thought about that because I've watched their streams together where they are having normal conversations and then all of a sudden you can, I don't want to say hear a snap, but you can hear a snap in the air. Like you could feel it where something clicks and then all of a sudden it goes from a nice friendly conversation to, well, why the fuck aren't you doing this? Why won't you let me wash in my pants? Like you can hear a snap in the air. And I want to know if that's just hammed up for the camera or if they are actually or if they're actually that toxic when the camera's off. But I don't know because whenever they're together, the camera is always on. Like they stream all the fucking time. So I can't tell, and I want to be a fly on the wall for any of their legitimate off-camera arguments. I want to see how this works.
So I was hanging out with Crystal Roberts on her stream and just all the people supporting me who are on my side with this issue. And I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ. I don't know what the fuck Jessica Boyle's mental problems are, but it's too much, dude. I think her parents are the fucking saints for putting up with it.
I'm gonna have to play that video before we move on to the last video of the night.
You know, when Jessica Boyle's having a sour fucking mood, and it causes her to have like what you'd call a sensory overload, she throws a fit. Grown ass woman fucking hitting herself. Like I watched her fucking do it. You try to have a conversation with her, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. That's how conversations work. You say something, I say something. I try to have a conversation with her and she'd get mad and scream, let me finish. And then she'd scream, you're not letting me finish. And I said, Jessica, it's not even like that. And I tried to explain it to her. She wouldn't fucking listen. I tried telling her, it's not that I'm not letting you finish. This is called having a conversation. I say something, you say something. And if my thought distracts you from what you're trying to say because you can't figure out what the fuck you're saying, not my fault.
All right. Okay. So I think we got the I think we have the clear picture of what it's like, what the whole thing was. I don't feel bad for Jessica. Like if you're with somebody that had a 5-year dry spell, you ended that 5-year dry spell. And he is saying that he wants nothing to do with you. Nah, you fucked up harder than you think you did. So, I don't feel bad, but I feel bad, but I don't at the same time because yes. Okay, no, you're not getting my money. You're not getting this. I feel bad because like he did this for a piece of ass. He did this for a piece of ass to end his 5-year dry spell. I don't feel bad because he broke up with her once and then had her come back again. Broke up with her another time and then came back again. So I don't feel bad. There's no part of me that thinks Cobes understands the weight of this. There's no way. There's no way he understands the weight of this. So for those of you who don't know what Josh was talking about when he said that Null's parents have the patience of saints, this is one of my favorite videos to ever exist. It is beautiful. It sounds gorgeous. She had a major freak out the first time she was supposed to go over to the apartment complex and hang out with King Cobes for the very first time, and she got into an argument with her parents because she was washing her face for too long, or that's what it sounds like. And it is the most, without the auto-tune, it is the most ear-shattering fucking piece of media you will ever hear in your life. Like, it is, it'll kill you. But somebody who, this, Willow Davis, I hope this is you who made this. He took this loud, screeching banshee, this bog witch, and turned her yelling and cursing and just overall screaming into a beautiful song that only would play in the halls of Greek gods as the final feast before a major war happens. And I want to share this with you in case this has never graced your ear holes.
You're telling me to hush? I didn't even do anything. I'm washing my face off. The water hasn't been on that long. What are you doing? I haven't done anything to you. Why are you telling me to shut up? I didn't do anything. Why are you telling me to stop? I didn't fucking do anything. You're gonna call the police and have me locked up because I'm washing my face. Talking to you like what? What am I doing? I'm washing my face. What am I doing? What am I doing? You're fucking cussing at me. I'm almost done with my fucking shower. What have I done to you? I'm trying to wash my face.
Okay. I've listened to that so many times. My ears are about to explode from that. But yeah, and you know what? I'll even treat you to this. I'll even treat you to what it sounds like without the auto-tune. Oh no, not with auto-tune. I want it without. I want this without. I want people to hear what this sounds like. What have I done? Freak out. Somebody had to have saved this. Nah, what have I done? Freak out. Yes. Yes. Okay. If you have, I'm going to give you a warning here because nobody gave me a warning. Nobody gave me a warning when I watched this. They just posted it in a King Cobra Facebook group, and they're like, "Here, watch this. She's freaking out. Haha, lol, 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 lol." Like, nobody gave me a warning that this was going to destroy my fucking eardrums. So if you are using headphones, I would recommend either turning this stream down or just taking out your headphones and watching Jessica scream at her parents for a couple minutes. I don't even think I'll be able to make it through a couple minutes. I'm going to try and make it through at least a minute. Like, I'll make it through a minute tops.
You're telling me to hush. I didn't even do anything. I'm washing my face off. The water hasn't been on that long. What are you doing? I haven't done anything to you.
And it gets better.
Why are you telling me to shut up? I didn't do anything. Why are you telling me to stop? I didn't fucking do anything.
How? I'm almost there.
You're gonna call the police.
I'm almost there, boys. I'm so
because
close to being
I'm
there.
washing my face. Talking to you like what? Don't come back, Wild. Don't come back. I don't want you. What am I doing? I'm washing my face. What am I doing?
Okay. Nope. No. That was my limit. I hit my limit so fast. I've watched that video so many times, especially the auto-tune version. It's the only way that shit.
Well.
That's the only way that shit is even somewhat tolerable. Because it is just ear rape. There's no better way to call that. That is just flat out fucking ear rape. All right, we're going to finish this. We're going to finish off strong with my favorite, another personal favorite of mine. I wanted to do Cyrax tonight, but I don't have it in me. I listened to Cobes. Repeat the same phrase 85 times, and I don't think I can do it from the Goblin. I can't listen to him. I got like 2 minutes worth of Cyrax that I can listen to, and then I have to dip out because I can't stop staring at the scabs on the top of his head. It just grosses me right out. So we're gonna finish off a little bit of Rev and Shanny. Now I'm gonna give you a little history lesson on Rev and Shanny. If you don't know who these are 2 lol cows. One of them, I feel like I would do a dishonor trying to describe what they look like. So instead of telling you and describing what they look like, I just want to show you Rev and Shanny in their most abundance. Now, this is a stream where Rev has came back from the mental hospital, and he's medicated. Like if you have had a friend that has went to a hospital and was I don't know, completely depressed or in another zone that you don't know what to think about, and they come back and they're all of a sudden so full of life, so full of joy, so full of energy, they're medicated, and that's what this is. This is a medicated man. So again, I'm not going to describe them to you. I just want you to look at what they look like. Also, big shout out to fucking Lol Cows Productions for making these NDA series, No Dead Air. You are doing the Lord's work, and I hope the next time that you interact with somebody, they give you a free coffee or just give you free food or massage your back for free. And I mean like a deep tissue massage, because you are doing the fucking Lord's work, my guy. The absolute saint work of you.
How are my Christians, atheists, non-believing atheists, Satanists? How's everybody doing? And welcome to another edition of Rev and Shanny Live, the Rev and Shanny Show, featuring us, Rev and Shanny. And I was away, folks, but now I'm back. I was away in a mental ward just like R.P. McMurphy when he was 30.
Okay. So remember when I said that anything I would say would be a dishonor, I would insult them more than I would up them? This is why. This is Rev and Shanny. Oh, God, if you have an hour to kill and you want to look up somebody that will absolutely make you laugh your ass off with how 2 people can be so trailer trash and try to act so bougie at the same time, these 2 perfect examples. So Rev just said that he got out of the mental ward. We're not going to watch this because this is a damn near 4-hour stream. I just want to show one thing and explain. We have a common theme of stop sharing your fucking life on the internet.
38 years old. I went into a mental ward way younger than that. 19, I was in a mental ward. But I had to go back in one at 40. And I was R.P. McMurphy in lots of ways, but the guy I was with was probably more like that, Todd. Because he was willing to fucking pound shit. I'm not that off. You know what I mean? So he was more like McMurphy. But we were the 2 tag teaming. Okay?
I notice whenever Rev does something that's out of the norm, he always compares himself to somebody else. Like, I may have done this, but so did this famous person. So I'm on the same level as they are. To try and justify why he does it. Like, dude, you can just say you went to a loony bin. Like, you can just tell people you went to a loony bin because you needed psychiatric help. Like, nobody's going to judge you for that. Nobody's going to think you're any less of a person unless you're trying to ham it up for that person next to you. Yeah, unless you're trying to ham it up for them. There's an easy fat joke here. I know. I know there's an easy fat joke, but I don't want to grab the low-hanging fruit, okay? I don't want to pick the low-hanging fruit. It's too easy. I know I can do it. I'm not going to.
When this asshole named, are you ready for it? There was an asshole in the ward named Tyrone. You get that? That was poking everybody that came in with mental illnesses that wasn't his own because he thought it was fucking funny. But I'm not going into race, but I'm telling you that this guy, because there were plenty of other of his color that were wonderful, like Teddy from Jersey. Shout out to Teddy from Jersey.
See everyone now saying Tyrone. He's not kidding.
I'm not kidding. This is a real true story that happened.
You know he wanted to flash that fun word. That's the reason he's wearing glasses. He was trying to hide the fact that he wanted to just call him it so bad. Just wanted to say that word so bad. But he's like, I know I will never hear the end of it because Shanny, I guess back in the older days, I only recently started watching them, 2014? Yeah. Or 2020. So it's been a solid 4 years, but I guess they've been on the internet for about 10. So I'm still lost on a lot of the Shanny lore. But yeah, that happened. Where she just spouted that word off like nothing.
In that place.
It's so fucking... When he said it to me, I was like, no.
No, I can't agree.
You better call Tyrone. So you actually didn't get treatment. Got it. That's not what he said. Put your wrist in there, man.
Oh. This is what I was talking about. He does this stupid shit right here.
I showed it, Art. I can't. That's clearly a fucking... I'm wearing this forever. Okay? Here's your proof. And if you really want to see the text, watch my live stream from last night. I was at Brook Glen Behavioral Hospital in Fort Washington, Pennsylvania, which is right near Philly.
Why would you give the whole address away? Like, and you guys wonder why you get fucked with. Like, I'm not saying fucking with people in real life is a good thing. I actually think it's incredibly stupid to do. That is incredibly stupid to fuck with people's actual lives. But you are setting yourself up for so much fucking bullshit because you guys just give away so much of your personal life. Like, you have no idea what anonymity is. And I think that's why they do it, is because they've been fucked with so much that they just don't give a shit anymore. They don't care. They're like, you know what? Here's the full address of where I was at, so go ahead, harass them. Because you know that's what's going to happen. They're going to pester these people until they get medical records, until they see if a man named Tyrone was actually there. And I bet you, this might happen sooner. So this is just me giving a guess on a time. I bet by the beginning of next year, somebody is going to come out that was in that same mental ward, are going to see a video of Rev and Shanny and be like, hey, I was in the psych ward with that dude. He was a weird motherfucker. He was always saying how much he hated this bitch he lived with, that, she constantly drug him down. I guarantee you by the beginning of next year, we are going to get that video. And when that happens, I'm going to cover that live because that is exactly what you are setting yourself up for, especially when you were in a group home. Wrong. Used the wrong word on me. You were in a psych ward with other people who are mentally unstable that more than fucking likely, I'd throw fat stacks on it, would not be opposed to ratting your ass out. And I know some of them aren't going to take their medications either. So if they're in there for, schizophrenia, bipolar, anger management, anything dealing with being slightest in a little bit, they're gonna come out and say something about you, tell stories of when you were in there, because obviously there was people that hung around you, so they have no issue blabbing about what you were like in there, man. I'm just saying, I predict by the beginning of next year it's gonna happen.
Very close to Philly, and no, G-Man never saw me. There was no visitors for me ever, okay?
And Ansia didn't call him.
No. The only calls that I got was my beautiful girl, and that's it.
I did. I called him.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to make sure he's okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't want him to think he was alone.
I only called you a couple of times because I was really focusing on group stuff.
No, I get that. And I like the fact that you had a little bit of GB.
Yes.
Would you like to go into that therapy? We could do it together.
Okay.
That would be fun.
But I want to
Ew.
do cognitive behavior.
Okay. I could do it too. That'd be good for me too.
That's it.
We'll do GBT and cognitive therapy together.
That
would be fun.
They
Ew.
offer the one at Scranton County.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I don't like how she's so excited to do therapy with somebody else. Like doing it by yourself is such a huge task. That gives me a major ick. Like, ugh. Be an adult. Do your own.
Yeah, let's look for GBT.
And we could do it tele.
Okay.
I would figure. But Nick has no information on this page.
Okay. Yep. And they're just gonna order food and beg people online for food and all of that shit. I don't feel like watching them do that. That sounds like the most unappealing content ever. That is non-tent, in my opinion. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining me tonight on the Podcast Daddy Variety Show. If you like what you heard, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, tell your family dog, tell your gardener, tell the person who delivers your mail. I appreciate everybody who popped in. Again, big thank you to Aber Rambles for letting me use this video tonight to go over the problems with Godot. Closing thought, Godot, if you guys want to continue to be a heavy hitter inside of the game engine industry, I would really suggest you start focusing more on how you interact with your community and a little less of, well, we want to be the best game engine to exist. And we don't care what our community puts into it. I think that'd be the smartest idea. So, everybody, if you want to follow me on other things, obviously this is multi-streamed from Kick and Twitch, or Kick and YouTube, YouTube, Podcast Daddy, Kick, Podcast Daddy. And if you want to follow me and witness my slow descent into madness throughout the day, go to x.com/enoughsnuff. That's my Twitter account. And really, those are the only social medias that I actually use. So, everybody, have a wonderful day. Have a beautiful night. And as always, please, for the love of God, I know it's getting colder outside. I know we're going to start getting a little chillier, a little less hot and sweaty. But I and a bunch of other people that are in your general vicinity would really appreciate